In today's game, we're doing a 1500 point game between Joe's Crimson Fists and me playing his Drukhari. We're going to do the Eternal War mission resupply drop. So there's 6 objectives, and then in Battle Round 3, we do a process to eliminate 4 of them, so there'll be only 2 left. The person who goes first chooses 3 of the objectives, and then you roll a d3 and get rid of the other 2. And then on the opponent's next turn, they roll a d3 for the other 3 objectives. And then after that, there's only 2 objectives left, and then each of them is worth 3 victory points. And then just the usual Slay the Warlord, First Blood, and Line Breaker. But we'll go right into Joe's Crimson Fist army.
For my Crimson Fists, I'm running a single battalion detachment, so I'll have 8 command points. My army's warlord is going to be Pedro Kantor, so he's got the Crimson Fist-specific warlord trait, Tenacious Opponent. So if there are at least 10 enemy models within 6 inches of him in the fight phase, he gets an additional D3 attacks. I have as a second HQ a Primaris Lieutenant with a power sword and a bolt pistol. I'm giving him my army's relic, the Armor Indomitus. So he has a 2-up save, and once in the game he can activate it for a 3+ invulnerable save for the rest of that turn. For my 3 troops, I've got a 10-man tactical squad with a plasma gun and a heavy bolter. A 2nd tactical squad with a flamer and a combi flamer on the sergeant. And then I have a 5-man scout squad with bolters and a heavy bolter. I have a 5-man unit of Hellblasters with the plasma incinerator. I've got a single fast attack choice with the assault squad. They have 1 flamer, and the sergeant has a power axe. Got a 5-man unit of Vanguard veterans with jump packs, and they each have a pair of lightning claws. Got a Storm Talon gunship with twin assault cannon and Typhoon missile launcher, just to get some additional shots. Then I've got a 5-man Devastator squad with 4 missile launchers. And then I have a single drop pod with a Storm Bolter in it that I'll be delivering one of my tactical squads to the field in.
For my Drukhari army, I'm running a battalion, so I have 8 command points, and I'm running pretty much all witches, and I'm going to be doing them as the Cult or the Red Grief. So they get to advance and charge, and I can reroll failed charge rolls. My warlord is a succubus, who also has my army's warlord, or my army's relic. So it's the Blood Glaive. So it's their Acolyte Glaive, but it's +3 strength, -3 AP, D3 damage, and not -1 to hit. And then for the warlord trait, she has a 3-up invuln, and then the combat drug gives her +1 attack. My other HQ is another succubus, and she just has the Acolyte Glaive, and then both of them have blast pistols. And then the painted succubus gets +2 inches movement. And then I have 3 squads of witches for my troops. So right here I have a 5-man squad with an Agonizer and Hydra Gauntlets. They have +1 weapon skill. I have a 9-man squad of witches with a Agonizer and Shadnet and Impaler and +1 attack with a Raider. And then I have a 8-man squad of witches with an Agonizer and a Razor Flail, and they have +1 strength. And then they also have a Raider. And then over here I have 14 Hellions with a Phantasm Grenade Launcher and +1 toughness from their combat drugs. 2 6-man squads of Reavers, each with 2 blasters and 2 cluster caltrops. The front squad has +1 toughness, the back squad has +2 leadership. I have a Razor Wing with 2 Dark Lances and a Splinter Cannon, and then a 7-man squad of Incubi. And then all the Venoms have 2 Splinter Cannons, and there's 1 extra Venom just for one of the... that I'm not necessarily going to put anyone in, but I just took it to fill in some points. We just finished deploying. I won the roll-off, so I chose Spearhead Assault, and then the side of the table. We don't have the terrain all done for this table yet, so we don't have any set pieces of area cover. So we're just doing the pieces with the green tokens. We're treating it as area cover, so if you're on it, you get +1 to your armor save. The objectives, we're gonna, since it's a supply resupply drop, we just use crates for each one. So, and the number on the objectives doesn't matter this game. So we got 1 objective here, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Drukhari are all set up over here. I have the razor wing there, so it doesn't, I have a little bit of flexibility where I turn. I hid most of my transports behind the this rock. I've got my succubus in here with 8 witches, the warlords in here with 9, and then my 5-man squad's here. The incubi are in the webway portal for 1 command point, and then I have 2 empty venoms up here, bikes, and then hellions.
And for the Crimson Fists, I have my tactical squad with the Flamer and Combi Flamer are inside the drop pod to be able to come in later, and then I have the Vanguard Vet squad and the Assault squad are both going to deep strike in. I just put my other tactical squad over on the 1 objective that is actually in my deployment zone, and then I've got the Storm Talon just set up in the middle to keep its options open. And then I have my long-range firepower grouped up with Pedro and the Lieutenant so that they can provide their aura buffs. And I finished deploying first, so I get +1 to the rope. So for the Crimson Fists,
With Drukhari. Alright, I will take turn 1. You want to try to seize?
I will not try and seize.
Okay. I just finished up my movement phase. Pretty much the entire Drukhari army is just moving forward in a big old clump towards the other blue army on the board. Everything advanced except the Razor Wing. And then so because of that, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 models to shoot. So I'm going to start out with the blasters from the front Reaver squad onto the Hell Blasters. So hitting on 3, they advance, so I'm hitting on 4s. 1 hit, wounding on 2s, 1 wound.
It's -4 or -3?
-4.
So no save. Oh wait, no, they're in cover, so
yeah,
get
so
6 up. Nope.
D6 damage. 6.
Let's pull 1 out, Greg.
And then I'm going to shoot. I think I'm just going to ignore the Sky Talon? Storm Talon. For now, I'm going to shoot my other 2 Dock Lances from the Raiders onto the Hell Blasters. I just shoot them together. Both missed. And then I have the Razor Wing is going to shoot everything at the except its Dock Lances. Well, I just said I was going to ignore the Storm Talon, but I'm probably going to shoot it with that because that didn't take the penalty to. It didn't advance, so I'm still hitting on 3s, which will be 4s against it, so it's worth doing it there. I'm going to shoot the Necrotoxin missile at the infantry squad, and then along with the Splinter Cannon, I'll shoot the 2 Dock Lances at the Storm Talon. Set Dock Lance first. 1 hit. Wounding on 3. AP 4.
So no save.
D6. I will command point it. 6.
Down to 4.
And then
Got 4 left?
Yep. Then the Necrotoxin missile is 33. 3. Hitting on 3s. All 3 hit. And then wounding on 2s. 2. Any AP? Nope. 3 up.
Good.
And then I just have the Splinter Cannon. So I get 6 shots from that. Nothing. Alright, that is the entirety of my first turn. I did good damage to the Storm Talon.
Just wrapped up the Crimson Fist movement phase. I brought the drop pod in with the tactical squad over in my deployment area to receive the charge from the Drukhari. move the other tactical squad forward a little bit so that they'd be in range of this Venom to shoot at it. I brought in the assault squad back here. I did not bring in the Vanguard Vet squad. They just came back to, if Danny ignores it, maybe they can grab a late turn objective and get Linebreaker. And Storm Talons just moved forward. It isn't at its lowest threshold, but it's close. So, gonna see if I can get some damage with it before it dies. So I'm going to start off my shooting phase by using Orbital Bombardment from Pedro. He didn't move, and he's going to drop it out here so that it will hit everything in this cluster. It'll pretty much hit everything except the 2 raiders.
Alright, you ready to roll your scatter dice?
So
That's an old school.
I'll
reference
roll
here.
first for the front unit of Reavers.
So this is at a 4+. I take a D3 mortal wounds.
Yep. Nope. The Venom behind them.
I see it. Drunk can.
2.
2 damage.
Back squad of Reavers. Nope. The Venom with the witches in it. Does 2.
And the other Venom?
Other Venom. Nope.
Hellions.
And yeah, Ellie. Nope.
Wow.
That was a waste of 3 command points.
Could you use a command point to re-roll one of those?
He could, but...
I don't think it's worth it.
Alright.
wow, that was like really bad.
Yeah.
You did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess you only got 1 less than average, but...
There goes my help of weakening all of the squads a little bit.
Tabling him turn 1.
So, with that done, the Storm Talon will fire... Actually, no, I'll start with the Hellblaster squad. They're going to overcharge and then fire into the front squad of Reavers. So, 4 shots. All hit. It's just the Venom that's minus hit, right? And the fire.
Yeah.
Winning on 2s. Reroll the 1 from the lieutenant. So 4.
And you overcharged?
Yeah.
So 4 of them die. I'll keep the sergeant and the 2 blasters alive.
There was 4.
4.
It's a... 4. I'll keep sergeant and 1 blaster alive.
That's what we thought. All to run away in fear.
The Storm Talon will fire at the back squad of Reavers. With both of its guns. So 12 twin assault cannon shots, hitting on 5s. And wounding on 3s. 2. Minus 1.
Where are you? I mean, yeah, 4. So 5 up. 1 takes a wound.
Don't you have your Feel No Pain?
Oh, you're right. I should have taken it against those other ones too. Because if I survive any of them, the guy lives. Yeah, I have that, and then none of these are T4. They are. Oh no, one of them is +1 toughness. So we're doing the back one, +1 moving forward. The front squad is +2 leadership, so they will stay around, Greg. So I have, let's see, the Feel of Pain on the front squad. So first guy, no. Second guy, no. Third guy, no. Fourth guy, no. So my mistake didn't cost anything.
So you
And
get
then
one
I,
last.
yeah, and then I just took 1, and I do not make it.
And then you get the ones against the
The
orbital strike.
That was on, you only got them on transports.
Was it?
Yep.
Nah, never mind then. So then the Typhoon missile launcher will fire it as frag.
Yeah, so the back squad's T5.
Hitting on 5s. And wounding on 5s. 1.
Any AP?
Nope.
4 up. 6 up. Nope. So 1 more wound.
The 4 missile launchers are going to fire crack missiles at the Razor Wing.
Didn't you take 2 wounds total on this squad, Danny?
I did.
No. Did you?
Yeah.
Did you just
Yeah,
take
what
one?
about... Yeah, I just didn't pull them out.
So 4 crack missiles hitting on 4s. Reroll the 1 and the 2 from Pedro.
T6.
Wounding on 3s. Reroll the 1s. 2.
5 up in them. I'll let him go through.
2d6. 8.
Alright, down to 2 wounds. So that brings you down to my lowest threshold. I hit on 5s now.
And then the back squad of Marines on the objective will fire at the front Venom. So that will be 3 heavy bolter shots, hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s, 1 wound from that. Then,
And you're doing -1 to hit.
and then the plasma gun will overcharge from that squad, and then the plasma gun hits, does not wound, and then be 7 bolters. Wounding on 5s. So 2 wounds until.
Any AP?
No.
4 up. Takes 1. Down to 5.
Then the squad of Marines from the drop pod will fire into it. Excuse me. Now, out of rapid fire range, so it'll just be 9 bolter shots. No. And then the storm bolter will also fire at the front Venom. One.
4 up. Takes another 1.
Then the last bit of shooting will be the scouts and bolt pistols from the assault squad onto the Hellions. Scouts will fire at the Venom, I guess. So 4 bolter shots. 1 hit. 1 wound.
4 up. Takes another 1. Down to 3.
Then the heavy bolter.
Uh-oh.
5s. 1.
And can Pedro fire his stone bolter?
Oh, no,
No.
it's T5, Joe.
Yeah, wounding on 5s.
Stone Bolt. It was
Oh.
heavy bolter, wasn't it? So
Yeah.
there was 2 wounds.
Okay.
Make it. Oh no, AP1. So I made 1 of them.
Pedro, I think, had to just fire the orbital strike.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
And then 4 bolt pistols from the assault squad on the Hellions. Wounding on... They have
T4.
Toughest, so... 4s. 1.
5 up. 6 up. Nope. Helene dies.
And then that is everything for me.
So I have leadership on my Reavers, who have +2 from their drugs. So I'm leadership 10. I'm good. And I don't think anyone else took enough casualties. Since it's battle round 2, I now have Eager to Flay, so I get to reroll the dice when determining how far a unit with this bonus when it advances or charges. So combined with my my obsession to be able to advance and charge. I have the Hellions up pretty far, so I'm going to try to assault the Hellblasters this turn. The only thing in my army that advanced was the Hellions. Everything else just drove up. My Incubi stepped out of the Webway portal, or the Webway back there, hoping to flank the tactical squads. And now my Razor Wing is right above them. I decided to just ignore the assault squad. I'm fast enough that if I need to get back to them, I'm confident I can. So I'm just going to try shooting the gun line down as much as I can this turn. And I will stop that with shooting my blaster from the Reavers onto the Flyer, and then my splinter rifle onto the Havocs. No, not Havocs.
Hellblasters.
No, Devastators. So the blaster onto the Talon. Hit. Wounding on 3. Wounds.
No save. Dead.
No, it's got 4 left.
Yeah. Stays down to 1.
Down to 1.
It's got the lowest threshold we possibly can.
Splinter rifle onto the Devastators. 2 hits. No wounds. I'm going to shoot all 3 Venoms at this tactical squad over here. So they're all in rapid fire range. So that is 12 shots apiece, right, Joe?
Yep.
It doesn't matter the order I do these. I guess it does a little bit. So I'll do this one first. 10 hits and 6 wounds.
3 up. Lose 1. You just pull a regular guy.
Second volley from the middle one. 10 hits again. Oh, terrible to win that time. 3.
Yep. Lose 2 more.
And the third one on the high ground. 9 to hit this time. Wow. 2 wounds.
Lose another one.
And then, I guess my guys in the transports get to shoot. I don't want to kill the Hellblasters and avoid my charge. I'll shoot pistols from this squad onto them. So I have 9 witches and the succubus. Succubus is hitting on 2s, I assume.
I think you only get 8 shots. The razor flails, I think, replace
Oh,
the
yeah,
pistol.
that makes sense.
I think she hits on 3s.
Alright, well, I rolled a 3, so I'll take it. And then the rest of them hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. 1.
3 up. Good.
And then, do they carry grenades? Which is plasma grenades. Strength 4, AP 1. The ones in the back, the witch squad's gonna throw a grenade and shoot their 6 pistols, and then the succubus will throw a grenade at the storm talon. So grenade misses.
It's only a single shot grenade.
Oh yeah, I guess that was my number of shots. What did I roll? 3?
Yeah.
So hitting on 4s, 2 hits. Wounding on 5s. 1 wound. AP 1.
So 4 up, I think.
And then there's 8 witches, 1 can't shoot, 1 threw a grenade. 6. Hitting on 4s, wounding on 6s. 1 wound. No AP.
3 up. I will command.
All good.
Right. And then the grenade from the succubus. 4 shots. Hitting on 4s. Nothing.
Succubus
No,
doesn't
no,
have improved.
Oh, you just said she had
Sorry, I was thinking the witches.
Oh.
Hecatrix, not
Oh.
the succubus.
Wait, so the succubus does hit?
I don't
She does, yeah, she does have a BS of 2. I don't know if I would have hit them.
I think you would have gotten a hit.
So wounding on 5s. No. Then the Dock Lances. I guess I should shoot at that. I mean, I could also assault you with the Raiders.
Good.
But this is first blood. This other Venom with Witches will throw a grenade and shoot pistols at it. So grenade first. 4 shots. Hitting on 4s. 2 hits. 1 wound.
3 up.
Minus 1 AP.
Yeah, so he's dead. So if he explodes, he doesn't.
First blood. You should do a voice, Greg.
First blood.
And then
Whatever they-
Joe wants you to put it precisely where he wants it. So I shot everything except my Reavers, Hellions, and the Razor Wind.
and Dock Lances.
Oh, and yeah, I have my Dock Lances still. I don't want to shoot them, so I guess I'll just shoot them at the Marines.
You could kill the drop pod. Scary drop.
It's
Good.
terrifying.
It could blow up and kill all those Marines, and you wouldn't even have to do anything.
How far does it explode? If it explodes 6, I'll shoot it at the drop pod.
Probably doesn't explode. So.
Are you sure? And then the Reavers, I have 2.
Doesn't even explode.
Oh, alright, well, I'll shoot the Dock Lances at your Marines then. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s. 2, minus 4.
So 2 dead.
And then got blasters here and splinter rifles. So no splinter rifles in range. So that will be 3 splinter rifles and 2 blasters onto that squad. Blasters both hit, both wound, then you recover.
So 6 up. Nope. Lose 1. Can you pull the sergeant out?
And then 3 splinter rifle shots. No. And then the Hellions. So there's 13 left. I think they're all in range of the back, because it's range 18. 26 shots. We're almost out of dice, guys. We're going to have to find the rest of them.
Do you have a Phantasm grenade launcher? Hell
Oh, yeah, I'll fire that as well.
And your Raiders also have Phantasm grenade launchers.
The Raiders do?
Yeah.
I didn't know they can take those?
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't stack up, though.
No. But they have.
Alright, well, I'll fire those after this. Alright, so these are only hitting on 4s. Looks like a little more than half. And then I'm wounding on 4s. Five wounds.
3 ups.
2
Fail.
ups. You're in cover.
Yeah. So failed 2. That was on the Devastator squad?
Yes.
Pull from closer to you.
Alright, and then the Phantasm Grenade Launcher will shoot at them as well. See 3 shots. And then just looking to hit you, I think. Yeah, it is strength 1, so it could wound you as well. So 2 hits, wounding you on 6s. 1 wound.
3 2
So that's -1 leadership.
So
And
you
then,
pull another missile launcher, Greg?
And then the radio will shoot at the other Marines that I hurt. 3 shots. 3 hits. So -1 leadership and no wounds. I can't. So did he like actually get bonked on the head by the grenade?
Apparently.
Excuse me.
I regret spending the points to give you those.
Okay, so it's just assaults now. So the Hellions.
You did
Oh.
fire the...
You're right. The Razor Wing. So I want my Incubi to get that assault off, so I'll shoot at this squad with the, I guess, everything. None of their missiles ignore cover, do they?
I don't think so.
Oh no, the scouts aren't in cover. It's only the top. So I'll shoot at the scouts with the necrotoxin, and I'll shoot the splinter cannon at these dudes, and the dock lance at those dudes. So necrotoxin on the scouts. 5 shots. Hitting on 5s. 1 hit. 1 wound. No wound.
4. Get.
Splinter
Everything
cannon.
else on the Marines, or
Yeah, splinter cannon first. Hitting on 5s, 2 hits. Wounding on 4s, 1 wound.
Get.
And then dock lance. Or 2 dock
That's
lances.
2 dock.
Second one. 1 hit. 1 wound.
You pull a Marine?
running low on them, Joe.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm ready for assaults. So Hellions into the Hellblasters, Incubi into the
Bigger
assault,
squad.
Tactics Squad. That's what they call.
So, 8 Hellblaster shots. They will...
I think overcharging's redundant, is it? Or boost you to strength 8, so you'd be winning on 2s.
I'd be winning on 2s, and then you have to take 2, feel no pain. So they will overcharge. Set. Reroll in the shooting phase, or reroll all. Or any failed hit rolls. So they get to reroll those?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's see if I can kill some of my guys. I guess I should roll them separately for that. So 1 will die, but 4 hits.
Pretty good.
Wounding on 2s.
Oh my god.
Reroll from the lieutenant. 4.
So, feel no pain. Dead. I made one of them though. Feel no pain. I made the second one. Feel no pain. Dead. Dead. Alright, so one of them actually survives. I got 2 6s.
Okay, and then the tactical squad on the incubator. Heavy bolter. 1 hit. Wound. -1.
4 up. Good.
Bolters. Wounding on 3s. 3 wounds. And then plasma gun. So 3 wounds. Regulars.
3. Good. Made them all.
That's all my fire.
Okay. So let's do the Hellions charge move first. 2d6. 9. I think that'll be plenty. And then the Incubi. I'll reroll that. 7 won't be enough. Nope.
Do they get the benefit of the cult? Oh, no, yeah, you got
Yeah,
that.
that's from Into the Flay. Or Eager to Flay. So Incubi are not in, Hellions are. And then how many attacks does a Hellion get? Probably 2.
I think 2.
And then they're +1 strength, 2 damage. I believe. No, I get
Yeah, 2 attacks, 3 from the Helia.
Alright, so there's still... No, I lost 1, so there's 12 left.
Right?
You left 1 behind by the venom.
Well, but another one died. No, 2 more died. Where'd I put the dead ones you killed with your plasma?
There's 1 dead one sitting here.
Oh, you must not have pulled.
Yeah. Oh, did I not pull them at all? That's crazy. No, I don't think... I mean, I lost 3, so...
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Oh. Yikes.
Tried to cheat.
It's true. I was doing the right number of attacks, but there's just the wrong number of models there. Let me just double check my dice then, so I don't have too many.
Didn't you? Did you kill 3 of them, or did he just kill 2? You got 1 Hellion.
No, that one died from something else. Joe shot it last turn.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure we're correct now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Wouldn't
7,
want you to feel cheated.
8, 9, 10, and 1 extra attack. There. Oh. So hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 4s. 7 wounds, 2 damage.
3 up. Dead. There's 2 dead.
Yeah, you got your sergeant left.
So 3 attacks back. Nothing.
So Incubi didn't make it. How many Hell Blast is dead this turn? 4?
Yeah.
3, right? Because you got 1 the first turn.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah, just killed 2 and 1 died
Okay.
2 overheat. So 3 died. They aren't at a -1 leadership.
Is he within 6 inches of Pedro?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gets to reroll those.
Why would they have the show no fear? They always get
No,
a...
his to hit roll.
Oh.
Now 4s. 1.
Good.
Okay. So on the tactical squad, they lost 7.
Yeah, and then -1 from the grenade launcher.
So they'll lose 1.
Not bad.
Then the Devastator squad lost 4.
Mm-hmm.
Does
So they're
Pedro
in the-
have a leadership aura or anything?
Don't think he does. I think he just gives his to hit. Oh, okay. That Hellblaster should got 1 more attack.
Oh no. Oh, go ahead, do it.
Hits. Doesn't. So no, he doesn't have anything. So 8 on the Devastator squad. So
They lost 4.
So he's dead because the sergeant's gone. Yeah. With the grenade hit on them. And then Hellblasters. Lost 3.
So, yeah, he's gonna be 8.
Yeah.
So he's fine. Alright.
Okay.
And that is the end of Doc Elda, or Drukhari now. Turn 2. I'm in Joe's lines now, so I'm feeling pretty good.
Things are not looking very good for the Crimson Fists in their second movement phase. Brought in the unit of Vanguard Vets. Try and go after the squad of Hellions. I left the Hellblaster in combat with them, so they can't overwatch. The 10-man tactical squads just moved into rapid-fire range of the Incubi. And that was pretty much all the movement I had to do. Don't have too much left now.
Do you want to move those guys back to flame the Incubi?
Yeah. Could.
And then this squad
Yeah,
went
and then
to-
the assault squad just went and hid behind the rocks. That maybe, if the objectives happen to be on that side of the board, maybe I can steal a victory from Danny. But probably not. So, starting off shooting with the Flame Squad, the Flame Tactical Squad going after the Incubi. And the Sergeant will fire his Vulture as well. So, Flamer.
Are there supposed to be 3 Marines over here?
No. One of them died to the leadership.
I got you.
I will command point one of the ones.
It's horrible.
Another one.
Jeez.
Wounding on 3s. 1
What about you, Bolter? I'll just roll them all at the same time.
1 hit. Nothing.
So how many? 1.
1.
An Incubi dies.
I feel no pain.
Woo! Incubi dies.
Doesn't matter which one.
It's not. Yeah, that's fine.
And then the tactical squad will fire into them. Heavy
Here
bolter.
we go.
No hits. Plasma gun.
Overheats. No.
2.
AP 30, right? So
I think that's AP.
6 plus. 6 plus. Nope, 2 more die. Just to take the one on the far side.
Then the bolters. threes.
That's pretty. I mean,
No, eight.
that wasn't bad.
Compared to the to hit, that went really well.
Three failures. One. Still a little pain.
And then the drop pod will fire at them.
I knew I should have killed it.
Is it rapid fire range?
No. Yeah.
So it's 4 shots for the
Yep.
Stormbolter. I'll hit.
Uh-oh.
3 wounds.
can do it.
Oh.
6 points. Good.
And then the scout squad will fire its heavy bolter on this venom. And the 4 bolters will...
I got 2-man squad here.
they'll go after the 2-man Reaver squad. So heavy bolter. Hitting on 4s.
You're within the range of Pedro.
Roll 1 and 2. 2 hits.
And you're in range of the lieutenant for 1s. To wound.
Was that a 1 to wound or 2?
I don't know.
I don't think that was the to hit. And then the scouts on the bikes. Stay in rapid fire range.
I should know if they can see over it. No, you can see this. You are not in rapid fire. Maybe. One of them is.
Wounding on 4s. 3.
Yeah, wait, yeah, you're shooting that squad, right?
Yeah.
So with it. 4. Good.
And that is... Pedro will shoot his... he'll fire Dawn's arrow at that squad of Reavers. So that is Assault 4. I'll hit. Wounding on 4s. So 2 wounds minus 1 AP.
At the Reavers?
Yeah.
So 6 up. Fail on both. How much damage?
1.
6 up. Nope. Reaver dies. I'll take the sergeant out. Keep my blast.
And that is all of my shooting. So the Vanguard vets are going to try and charge the Hellion squad. And then Pedro will also try and go in on the Hellions.
What about the lieutenant?
He will
Yeah,
also
wait.
try and go in.
So I can't overwatch since you left the Hellblaster in.
So Vanguard vets. I will command point the 1. Nope.
That hurts.
Pedro. 7 inches. And the lieutenant. 6 inches. So I will go with Pedro first. How many Hellions are there?
A lot. What's the factor?
There are at least 10 enemy models within 6 inches of
Yeah.
them.
10.
Yeah, you got that.
So he gets
You
D3
guys are just
extra.
piled in there.
3. And plus 1 for Oath of Rim. So he gets 8 attacks total.
Oh my god.
Hitting on 3s. You rolled 1. And then wounding on 2s.
Alright, so this is just like 7 dead Hellions. 6.
6. Each of those does D3.
Oh my god. It's terrible. So 1. Dead. 2. Dead. 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 You just crushed Hellion. Like, with every finger. Alright, so 6 down.
And then the lieutenant gets 5 attacks.
Could have interrupted.
I don't think it's worth the command. I still got my succubuses and stuff.
-4, right?
Yes.
So 2 wounds. -3, so 1 damage.
Feel the pain. Feel the pain. Dead.
Then Hellblaster gets his attacks. Total of 4. All hit. Forwards.
Feel the pain. Nope. There's 1 Hellion left.
Should attack Pedro.
It's Sergeant, so he gets 3 attacks. Hit with 1, wound with 1. 2 damage.
It's dead.
Revenge. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, that's gonna be tough to survive that leadership test.
You could do command points if you need them tied up there for any reason. I don't know if you
No, it's potentially worth it. I don't take the Overwatch. It's worth 2 command points though.
An Overwatch from them is going to be not that much. It's a bolt
Yeah.
pistol and a 4-shot gun.
Yeah, and you don't get to consolidate from him, so I think he could just die. Even with +2 leadership drugs, he can't stay.
That is everything for my turn. Made to eliminate 1 threat, but that's just one of many.
I mean, you didn't even need your Vanguard vets. Like, imagine if they had gone in. They would have been in, like... I mean, the Vanguards, they won't do great against the Witches. Just, yeah, the Witches would be survivable, but...
Leadership on the Incubi?
Oh, yes. They lost 3...
4.
4. What's the
Right?
4?
Right there.
Do you know their leadership?
No, I don't.
I might auto-pass theirs. Don't want to lose them. Bye. There you go. Leadership 9, so -4, so 5. I'll just roll it. Good.
Should have spent the
Gambling,
points,
man.
Danny.
Well, I would have spent the 1 command point if I rolled badly. So it was a risk to save a command point, but it paid off. It's battle round 3, so given the mission resupply drop, I chose 3 objectives. The 3 in the centerpiece of terrain, and then I rolled a d3, and that one stayed and the other 2 went away, and I got a 1. So this one stayed, and these 2 are no longer on the field. And then at the beginning of Joe's turn, he'll roll for that one, and this one. And one of those will stay. So it's a decent chance it's on the far side of the table, and since I'm all the way over here now, that's kind of dangerous. So I'm sending 2 Venoms back. One of them has the 5-man squad, or 5-woman squad of witches in it, to attack the Assault Marines. Over here, all my, the witches and their succubi jumped out of them and then advanced up, since I can advance and charge from my obsession, and I got super far and super close to Joe. So I plan on assaulting the scouts, Pedro, and the lieutenant with the witches, and then hopefully doing some damage to the vanguards with the Reavers, Venom, Reavers, and the Razor Wing. And then the Incubi can take out the 10-man squad over there, but probably not. So getting right down to shooting, I'll start by just shooting the assault squad. So it's 12 shots twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3s by 4s. Two.
3 up. Yeah.
Again, from the one above them. Two misses, pretty good. Much better.
Two die.
And then I'll do my last Venom, the one in the backfield onto the Vanguard. 12 shots, 9 hits. Forwards.
3 up. Lose 2.
Which side, right or left, Joe?
Right.
I will shoot the Reavers at them. Or I guess I'll shoot the 2 blasters on the lieutenant and the rest of them on the vanguards. So that is this guy might be out of range. Oh, he's a blaster. So they're all rifle. So 6 splinter rifle shots on the vanguards and then 2 blasters on the lieutenant. Two more wounds.
Yeah. Who's another?
And lieutenant.
Side.
Yeah.
1 hit. 1 wound. AP4.
That's it.
D6. 2. I'll command point it. 3. How many wounds does he have?
I think he has 5.
Alright.
And how many did he take?
3.
He's got 2 left.
And then I will shoot the last Reaver's blaster at the vanguards.
Alright.
Hit. Wound. Vanguard down. The witches all advanced, so they can't shoot. And then I'll do the Razor Wing. I'll do a Splinter Cannon, Necrotoxin missiles, and I guess Dock Lances on them. No, I need to. I'm not worried about the pod. And yeah, would do them on the pod. Greg suggested it. I'll go with it.
I'm a terrible player.
Splinter Cannon on the Vanguard. I'm only hitting on 5s, so 1 hit, 1 wound.
3 out. Good.
Necro Toxin missiles.
And this is on to whom?
This is on to the 2 flamers.
Okay.
So 3, 6, 5s. Very nice. And wounding on 2s. 4 wounds.
3 out. That was on the 2-man squad?
Yep.
They're dead.
Both?
Yep.
And then Dock Lances onto the pod. Both miss. So that's all they're shooting.
It didn't matter.
It's true. And I guess Pedro and the lieutenant, the 2 closest. No, never mind. The scout's the closest there, but the lieutenant is the closest to this raider. So he'll shoot the lieutenant with his Dock Lance. Hit. Wound. 5 wounds.
It's dead.
5 damage. Dude, the Dock Lance is really nice. Just,
Wait, is it
they're like-
-4?
what's it?
It's -4? Because he'd be a cup.
Oh, yeah, it's -4.
He's dead.
Well, you would have gone against the other one.
He's dead.
But the Dock Lance, like, hitting on 3s, wounding a lot of stuff on 2s, and then, like, the AP4 is really nice. I mean, I guess it's the last cannon's not melt guns, but you typically don't have a lot of last cannons. And then the other one will shoot the drop pod. Hit. Wound. 5 damage.
Yeah, 3 wounds.
3. And it's just assaults now. So the witches will go into Pedro.
4 shots. No.
Witches made it. Warlord Succubus, who's unpainted, made it. Witches into the scout squad.
Used to be a hand model, Danny.
I'm far too clumsy for it. I knock everything over.
2 wounds.
6 up. 2 die. 6 up, feel no pain. 2 still die.
From the bat?
Yep. Which is assault move. I'll reroll that. Succubus's move made it. And then the incubi into the other squad.
So, plasma gun. wounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1 plasma wound.
Alright, so 1 just 6.
6 up.
No pain. So 1 dies.
But then he gets another. He has a 3 up save, right?
Oh, yeah. It's another 6 up. You made it.
And then
Thanks,
1
buddy.
red.
There you go. 6 up. Right. These feel no pains are glorious. And then let's see if they make it. Nope, they do. I can't believe it. Yeah, you can just put them in. And I will start with my Warlord Succubus. So she has the Blood Glaive and +1 attacks for combat drugs. And she doesn't take the penalty to hit, but it's turn 3, so I get +1 to hit anyway. So,
El Pedro.
yeah. So 5 attacks on Pedro. Hitting on 2s. All hit. And strength 7. Oh, no, strength 6. So winning on 3s. Yeah. So 3 wounds. Or 2 wounds, AP 3, and D3 damage.
So he gets 4 up save. He's good. And I'll use my last 2 command points to interrupt with Pedro.
No.
So
Who are you attacking?
3 extra attacks. So he will direct 4 of his attacks towards the succubus.
She has a 3 up in bomb.
Still do it anyway.
Okay.
So 4 attacks on her, and then actually he'll put all his attacks on her. Try and get Warlord before he dies. Four.
3 up. Oh. How much damage does it do?
D3.
Command point, 1 of them. So we'll get through.
2.
Down to 3.
11.
Yep. Oh, you said 2. Well, I felt those off. So down to 3 wounds. I was like, she's down to 3 wounds, so I'd make 3 feel no pain saves. Does that make sense? So you can't interrupt again, and then I should have 9 witches. 9.
You need to stop Pedro from getting across this border. He's almost across it. You need to separate him from his children, his precious space marines.
He is a father to his men after all. So the witches get +1 attack, so that is 4 each. 5 from Sergeant. Shadnet is just a different profile, right?
It does something. Yeah, it has a different weapon stat line.
So that's 4 times 8
32.
plus 1. 33. And then the Shadnet. 33.
No, you have an agonizer in there?
Oh, I do. Right.
So Agonizer the Whip?
Yeah. So then it's...
So it's 28.
6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. We're running out of dice. 23, 25, 26, 27, 28. Ugh. I had to grab some from the floor. No, hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s. All of them hit. Just dust from the floor. And then wounding on 5s. Yikes. So that meant
3 up. He takes 4.
and then the agonizer will be 3, 4. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. Wounding on 4. 2 wounds, AP 2, I think.
4. Takes another.
How many does I have left?
1.
Agonizer.
I got to make use
Yep.
of my lieutenant's relic. Wouldn't have saved it, probably.
What did it do?
Gives him
3 up invuln.
3 up indoor for the rest of the turn.
Oh,
If I was
yeah.
rolling horribly, you probably would have killed him anyway.
Oh my god, they don't list the witch special weapons on their page. It's horrible. Shadnet. Fix 1 additional attack. So 2 base, 3, 4. And safety. So hitting on 2s. Wounding on 5s. 1
Or
AP 1.
he's dead.
2 damage. She's caught in the net. He can't escape. I'm dragging him back over.
You got him.
He's not allowed to leave. Alright, and now the other squad. So the other witch, or the other succubus gets to go. She gets plus 2 inches of movement. So that's not going to be useful here. Well, I mean, it helped get her into position. So 4 attacks. Hitting on 2s because it's turn 3 with your glaive. Roll a 1. All hit. Plus 2 strength, wounding on 3s. 3 wounds, AP 3.
On the scouts?
Yeah.
3 dead.
And then this squad of witches is plus 1 strength. No, they're not plus 1 strength. No, they are. So, I guess I do the agonize first. So, 3 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 4s. So, 3 AP 2.
6 up. They're dead.
I don't have to do all the other witches. And then they'll consolidate into the drop pod.
Got your incubi.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was over. It's not yet. 3 attacks per regular guy. And they all hit on 2s, so I can just do them all at once. So 2s, no reroll here. And then strength 4. So 6 wounds, AP 3.
6 up. Lose 5. So, attacks back. 5, 6, 7 from the sergeant.
You lost 5 guys, Joe?
Yeah. Three wounds.
3. Good. That is all of my stuff.
So, leadership on the tactical squad.
If you pass exactly, you still lose 1 model.
Reroll. Good.
I wanted to use the Tormentor special rule. So it turns out Drukhari do pretty well when they get into close combat with Space Marines. I got Pedro. He's in the net. I got the Lieutenant.
Did the Vanguard vet have to take leadership?
Hey, Vanguard vet.
Lost 4.
He's good.
Alright.
So, just for simplicity, because it's the only way I can try and win, I'll just roll for the objective thing now. So, there'll be 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3.
3,
See which
2,
one.
1.
See which one stays. Nope. So with that, I will concede. I have no chance of winning if I don't have both objectives in easy contest range.
This seemed like we were talking off camera that this game seemed. I mean, to me, it seemed pretty seemingly one-sided in terms of like the model count. But like we re-added the points up, and we think they're right.
You get a lot of bang for your buck out of Dark Eldar units.
Yeah, when they're all
Drukhari.
the super glass cannon, so it goes to like 5 assault marines shooting at witches. Might kill 5 witches pretty easily. But yeah, I mean, getting in your face with full strength units, you do a lot of damage. Like if I had lost the raiders earlier and stuff, said you had some really bad luck. Your orbital bombardment, like I didn't spread out at all for it, and you did nothing with it. It didn't become relevant at all.
It was a waste of 3 command points.
I took the storm down really easily, and then stuff like the Vanguard vets. Yeah, they're an elite space marine unit, so I don't know if they're any good. It just seems like, and then the Crimson Fist trait like wasn't relevant at all either.
The list was made up of the Crimson Fist stuff I had painted, and the stuff I didn't take would have been worse than what I did take. A single melter shot isn't going to help against a squad of witches.
Yeah. But yeah, strangely, I think this is like the best the Drukhari have performed yet. Like they, a lot of times they get torn apart in shooting, and this time they didn't. But I mean, immediately it goes to the Vanguards with 30 points a guy. So yeah, that's like 3 squads of guardsmen. So if this was against guard, yeah, that equivalent.
Each Vanguard vet is almost a squad of guards.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, this was a good matchup for me more than anything. I think. I don't think I did anything particularly clever or anything. I didn't even get to do the Hellion stratagem I wanted to. Feels bad.